What's up, guys? Kuyani here, and I'm back with another freaking video. I know it's been a minute, not really that long, but it's been a couple of days. And just to know, I'm gonna get back with the story times, and that's on period. So if you have not watched it before, make sure you guys watch my Rate Me 1 to 10 video and light skin and dark skin video, which is before this. So make sure you guys check those out. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, what's up? My name is therealyanaamalia. Get into the game, and yeah. So basically, this is gonna be a story time of when I was basically friends with a snake the whole time, and I didn't know, cause she was plotting on me and doing weird stuff. It's a whole lot of. So if you guys wanna watch this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn my post notifications on when I post a new video. And yeah. All right, guys, let me just get into the gist of everything. So we were friends. This all happened years ago. Oh, and before I even say anything, if this story's about you or someone go and try and say, I don't care. This is a story time. Just sharing my experience. That's just what it is. And not like I'm gonna lie on you. Like I said before, everything's gonna be the truth. On my story times are the truth, nothing but the truth, nothing exaggerated or nothing else like that, period. Okay. So, me and her were friends since freshman year. When I got to know her, I thought she was very cool. You know, I messed with her. And it wasn't until 10th grade year, the end of my 10th grade year, we gotten a whole lot closer. Cause, we ended up volunteering at the same hospital. So, okay, let me name her Snake, because that's what she is. Yeah, so me and her volunteered at the same hospital, right? And, well, no, I volunteered. That was her internship over there. So me and her were there every single day. I got to know her. And, you know, like, she really, like, vibed with me. And I vibed with her, too, because she was really, really cool. And I messed with her heavy. So me and her were just, I thought me and her were just super close, you know, because, you know, with us being in the whole summer. So I'm just like, girl, I love this girl. She's like, she's great. She's the best. Whole lot of. So then the school year starts, right? And everything's going fine. You know, no problem or anything. And, you know, just everything's just going great. And we're going through our classes, and we had like a few classes together. I don't remember how many classes. I think it was like 2 classes together. Or we only had like 1 class, and then the other classes were like near each other. And every day what we do is we will always walk each other to lunch, walk each other to after school, whatever. Like, you know, we just, because I was that close to her, like we just wait for each other after school. We wait for each other at each other's classrooms. So what made me realize there was something wrong was when we was in our chemistry class, and we don't sit next to each other. I sit in a certain area and she sit in a certain area. Our teachers sit us in these areas. I don't know why. I think it was because of last names. I think that was what it was. And I hate that. Oh my gosh. All I have to sit in the back of my last name is the S. Start with an S. But anyways, so what made me first realize that like there's something wrong was when she was talking to the teacher, and she was being loud. Like, she was, like, getting rowdy with the teacher. And then she all of a sudden then like, switched up, like she was giving him attitude and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, she want to act like, oh, yeah, like, teacher, you know, whatever. You know, like, us students, we do that sometimes. So it doesn't even, like, really matter. But when she did that, for some reason, I was, like, sitting in my ear. I was listening to what was going on with her and the teacher. But me, I was sitting down, and for some reason, I had like a revelation, like something just came to me, right? And obviously it's from God, because God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, period. I feel like in that moment, God came to me and just gave me some type of like warning. I would say right now, me looking back, that was a warning. And it was basically like, you're not gonna be friends with her for so long. And so I always had it in my head. I just never really thought like, I was like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna be friends with her for so long. I'm ready to be friends with like this person and that person, but like her, might not be for so long. And mind you, for someone who I was like, yo, me and her gonna be so cool, all of a sudden I'm getting these thoughts in my head. It's like, you know, what's going on? And thank God, because, you know, he didn't have to, well, he could just let this whole thing play out and not give me no warning, but he did. Thank you, God. So yeah, so after that revelation, obviously I ignored it. I didn't really give it too much attention. And I just continued on with the school year. It was around October, the end of October. Mind you, Snake talks bad about her own friends with me. Just let me put that out there. Snakes talk bad about her own friends with me. I already had a little issue with Humpty Dumpty because sometimes she be giving me flake vibes. Like, one moment she's cool with you, next minute she's talking under her neck, out of her neck. Like, yeah. So I'm not really all that with her. You feel me? But that's her friend. That's more of her friend more than my friend. You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah. So I went. It was at lunch next day, and Snake was telling me how her and Humpty Dumpty not talking because she kept on talking mad stuff. She was saying how why would they leave her to go be with me? A whole lot of stuff. And I'm just like, it wasn't even that deep. You could have just catched up to us. We wasn't even walking that fast. Just be mad that you're slow. That's it. That's it, and that's just that. Mind you, we're in a table, so when Snake is telling me these things, Humpty Dumpty's sitting right there. She's right there. So in my mind, I'm just like, oh. And mind you, like, I'm looking at her as I'm getting these news that she's talking mad reckless. You feel me? So me, I don't say anything because honestly, I would never give Humpty Dumpty that time of day. She's not even worth my time, my energy. She's not even someone that can even stand next to me. You feel me? I may not look my greatest right now, but let's just be clear. She's not someone that can stand next to me. Let me just put that out there. But anyways, so I was just like, I don't really care that much. They want to be with me, they want to be with me. I mean, I'm just that girl. I'm funny and I'm cool. You give very much fake vibes. It's like they don't want to be with you. So anyways. So when I noticed that, I was just like, whatever. So like the beginning of November, it was me and this other girl I was friends with. I'm gonna call her Chickmunk. Me and Chickmunk, we was walking. It was at lunch, and we was walking at lunch together. And that was during the time I was doing YouTube and stuff. So we pick some ideas and stuff like that, and what we gonna do. So during that time, what's her name? Chickmunk was like, walking with me, making ideas. And I was saying hi to Snake. Snake was sitting on one of the tables at lunch. And, me and Humpty Dumpty me and Chickmunk are walking towards the table with her and all the friends. With Humpty Dumpty, Snake, and all the other friends we had on the table, So, as we're walking, I say hi to Snake, and Snake just looked at me and turned her head. Then Chickmunk, she peeped it, and she was just like, wait, did she see you say hi to her? And I was like, I don't know, probably didn't. Who knows? I don't know. So me, I'm just like giving it like the benefit of the doubt. So then I walked closer to Snake, and I'm like, girl, you see me say hi to you? She was like, sorry, like I'm just so much in my head, like no, give me an excuse, like I'm just like, there's so many things going on, and this teacher, she gave you the bad grade. Like, no, she's panicking. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like I know you was going through this, like pipe down, like chill out. We can work through this, I'm trying to help her out and everything, whatever. So later that day, me and Chickmunk were texting, and she was just like, yo, like, she was like, yo, you and people were like, how Snake was giving, like the vibe that she was giving you, because she most definitely saw you. She just didn't want to say hi back to you. And I was like, for real, you think so? And she was like, yeah, that's exactly how it was. So when she told me this, I'm thinking, damn, like, if she did, now just be like so awkward. Like, it would just like be weird. Like, why would she act that way towards me all of a sudden? So I went ahead and asked. I was like, earlier today you told me to say hi. Like, you need to ignore me today, right? And she was like, I'm gonna ask me. I can't really hold anything down sometimes. I mean, I know I'm very blunt. So a lot of things I'm gonna just say it instead of just keeping it to myself. So I asked her, and she was like, no, like, who told you that? Of course I said hi to you, like, whatever. So I'm just like, okay, just move past it because it's not that big of an issue. It's not really that deep. I'm not even gonna give it too much attention. That's just that. Moving on. So it comes to the video that I posted like 2 years ago, where it was my boyfriend. The guy I was talking to had my Instagram. Somebody had my Instagram video, basically. That's story time. So me and this other girl we're talking to the guy I was talking to, and he ended up hacking my Instagram, the whole situation. If you want to watch that video, it's basically he hacked my Instagram or something like that. Check it out. Basically, after I posted that video, because before I posted that video, I was, watching the whole thing, right? And I was reading the messages because I had my phone and she had my phone too. The other girl, I'm not gonna name her because she's not really that important. No, she's important. I'm gonna name her Mask. So me and Mask, we were texting this guy, and I noticed that she said something that I didn't like to the guy. And so I was like, why would she say that? So I'm venting to Snake and being like, girl, oh my God, she's so scary. Like, why would she go back and tell him that like he was gonna do nothing for real, right? That's the only thing I said about her. I never called her out her name, nothing. And mind you, me calling her scary is not like it's the first time me calling her scary. I call her scary all the time because that's what she is. She is scary. She's just scary. Me, I call her that. Snake called her that. Like when I first met her, I called her that. I'm like, yo, you low-key scary. Like you're not like. And then she actually laughed at it. She was like, no, I'm not really scary. I'm just like, I gotta. So all of a sudden, okay. Just when you find out that she went back, oh my God, Snake is weird. Okay, so as I'm venting to her and I'm telling her like, yo, like, why would she go back and tell him, like, baby, I'm sorry. Like, why would she go back and tell me, whatever, right? Venting to her. And I'm like, yo, she's so freaking scary. Like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. So I'm venting to this girl and that's just that. And she gave me advice. She was like, no, like she probably didn't think it was that deep or nothing. I'm like, yeah, she probably did it. So like, whatever. So I moved past the situation. The video was posted. Everything was going weirdly smooth, but there's something wrong. I know there's something wrong because I can feel energy shifts. So it was like me and Mask. It was like she was drifting away from me, and I'm just like, what's going on? You feel me? Then she ended up telling me that, like, someone went back and told her that I called her bitch. And I'm just like, what? When did I call her that? She was like, oh, I called her that in a voice message or like during first lunch. I said, what are you talking about? I didn't talk about you during first lunch because why would I be talking about you? 1. 2, voice message. What voice message are you talking about? In my mind, it's not clicking. It could be her. It's not clicking that. It's not clicking that it could be Snake the whole time. So I'm thinking like, yo, she just talking just to talk. So I'm just like, okay, I apologize for making you feel a certain way, but I never called you a bitch. I did call you scary though. And she was like, why would you call me that? Because that's what you are. You're scary. All of a sudden, she's acting like we never like joke about these type of things before. I don't know. So in that same sentence, she was just like, no, it's fine. Like, I forgive you. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So we laughed it off. I apologize for making her feel some type of way because that's not the case. But I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do because I didn't do that. I never called her a bitch. So who's telling these things? She would not tell me. Okay. Then it was, I would say, a week or 2 before Christmas, right? Okay, so I had all my receipts on my iPad, so I'm reading through them. And okay, so on Saturday, there's gonna be Snowfest and there's gonna be a movies. So there's 2 of my friends at the time was like, no, I'm friends with one of them, but 2 of my friends at the time, and they was just like, oh, we wanna go to the movies? I'm just like, I already told them yes. And then Snake asked me, do I wanna go to the Snowfest with her? And I'm like, dang, I would go, but I don't want to go. I can't go because such and such. So yeah, so when it was like on a Friday, so mind you, that whole week, me and Snake were like cool, like nothing no malicious thing or nothing. Like, we was vibing per usual. That Friday when she asked me to go to do the snow fest, I was like, no, I can't do the snow fest because I already told them I'm going to the movies. I'd rather go to the movies than go to the snow fest. It's like this something like it's outside and like you just walk around and see all the different designs and some decorations, stuff like that, basically. And thank God I didn't go because it was gonna be her and her friends. So I was gonna be with her, but like not knowing there's something going on during that time. So, excuse me. So basically, Saturday happened. Went to the movie with my friends. We vibing, we chilling. Boom, 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 boom. Sunday happened. Nothing happened. Boom, boom, boom. Monday, why is she acting funny? So, remember how I told you in the beginning of story time that me and her, we pick each other up from classes so we can go to lunch together, right? I'm going to her class to pick her up. She see me, she walks the other way.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
We went to lunch and she was there and I was just like, I saw her in the line and I see she had one AirPod out her ear and her foot was out. But when I saw her, I know she was standing in the line. I'm walking up to her. Because mind you, I don't know anything. I don't know we have beef or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking everything's normal because nothing's being told to me. So, you feel me? Especially when I never did anything to her. Mind you, I never did nothing to this girl. So in my mind, I'm thinking, what's going on? So I'm walking up to her and she sees me walking up to her. She put her AirPod right back in her ear and she turned her body. I'm like, Snake, what happened? She was like, nothing. I'm just like, oh, you gonna go to lunch? And she was like, you gonna go get lunch from here with her? She was just like, yeah. She's like trying to brush me off. I'm confused, like what's going on? So then I ended up going to the middle line with Humpty, right? And me and Humpty was in the line. So Humpty's still acting cool with me. So I'm like, I asked her, like, is anything wrong with Snake? Like, something happened? She was like, no, nothing happened with Snake, da-da-da. Oh, okay. I guess it's something, I don't know. Like, I don't know, she's acting weird towards me. So then, there goes Snake. She comes to the middle line, and then she picks up Humpty Dumpty, and then we all got lunch together. And then she tells Humpty Dumpty to go upstairs with her, but leave me behind. And I didn't want to follow her knowing that there's something wrong with the energy. Like, there's something wrong here. So I didn't want to follow her. So me catching that, I'm telling people, I'm just like, yo, like, is something wrong with, Snake, whatever? They're like, I don't know. I haven't seen her, or, some people don't talk to her like that. So no one's knowing what's going on. And at this point, I'm like delusional. I'm like, not delusional, but like, I don't know what's going on. So a couple days goes by and I just noticed she's just been posting on her story. So I'm gonna read the stuff that she put on her story, right? The first thing she put, mind you, she posts on her main story and on her spam. She put a post and put, I stand myself, I don't mess with y'all folks. Then she wrote under it and put, but my best friend and my 2 other close friends. I'm like, am I still one of the close friends? Because I don't like acting funny towards me. She posted again, less friends equal less drama. I'm Gleason with my 4 girls. So I'm like, why is she like, mind you, I'm used to her talking like this because she talks like this all the time. She talks like, oh, I'm a real girl, blah, blah, blah. Like, she always posts some stuff like this, talking about, oh, she don't got no friends. She always does that. So me, I'm not thinking too much of it, but at the same time, it's just, I know the energy shift between me and her. I'm thinking these might be about me. So then, she posts again, I've been wanting to address so much stuff, but I ain't giving you lame BITCH clout. And she said, no can do BITCH. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, why is she posting so much? So then I text her and she never answered, but she posted on her story talking about reckless. So I'm like, no, let me unsend it. Tell me how, after I unsend the message, she gonna post on her story, guys really be unsending messages on Instagram like my brother as if I didn't I already have the screenshot, dummy. So I know she's talking about me. And then she gonna put on top of it, capitalize all caps, dummy. And I'm just like, what's going on? So I text her, I said, did I do something wrong? She said, what are you talking about? Laughing emoji. Mind you, she's acting like nothing happened. She said, what are you talking about? Mind you, we still follow each other and everything. And she's been acting funny towards me the whole week. She said, what are you talking about? Laughing emoji. Yeah, I saw you and sent that, but this isn't about you. So I'm thinking, okay, so not about me then, what's going on? So I texted her, I was like, you're acting weird and you left me at lunch, right? Okay, so I don't have the other messages of that conversation. I do remember she was just like, oh, there's nothing wrong. You know, we still cool. That's what she told me, from what I remember, right? Then it was like the next morning. Yes, the next morning. That was after school, like after school, like 4 or 5 o'clock. The next morning, tell me how she posted on, why she posted on her story and stuff like that, right? She blocks me. Right after she told me that we were good. So I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? What's going on? Like, I don't understand the issue. She blocks me from her main, and she said I saw her story on her spam. She blocked me on her spam. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I block her back, like, you know, I'm telling my mom this, and mom just like, she just being weird. I telling my best friend this, like, no one's like, everyone's like giving me advice, but no one actually knows what's going on, because no one knows what's going on. So we're all oblivious to everything. I thought I knows the drift. It was me and Mask were talking, and she ended up telling me after what happened with me and Snake, that same week that she was talking about she want to go to the Snow Fest with me, that same week that she was acting cool with me, yeah, the week before that, during first lunch, you get to go upstairs, you know, stay in like the hallways or whatever sometimes. And while I'm at lunch with my friends, her, Snake and Humpty Dumpty are going upstairs, picking up Mask from her classroom, because it's her first lunch, right? Her and Humpty Dumpty are picking her up from her classroom and telling her, yo, I need to talk to you about something. Mask is telling me both of them picked her up from her classroom and told her that I'm not a real friend towards her. I'm fake. I'm talking mad stuff about her. I called her a bitch. And then they played her, and then Snake played her the voicemail that I sent her like 4 or 5 weeks ago about me saying that she's scary. Mind you, me and Mask already spoke about this, so we've been past that, right? But she told me she's the one who played the voicemail to her, and I've been telling her a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, what the? So right now, I'm like spiraling. I'm like, what the? Like, what? Why would she go back and do that? And I'm not being a fake friend to you. You feel me? We may not be close, but we're still close friends. Me and Matt, we had a little bit of issue, but we're still good friends. And it's funny how she went back and told Snake that I'm talking bad about people. Mind you, Snake talks bad about Humpty Dumpty, Mask, and our other friends, talk about their body shape, talk about how they talk about how they act, how they're an embarrassment to me. Okay? But she has so much energy to go and turn it around and make it seem like I'm the enemy. Okay. So mind, this is all in December, just during winter break, the beginning of winter break. I'm like, oh, okay. Bet say less. So now I know that Humpty Dumpty's in on this. Remove your number and remove you from my Snapchat, from my Instagram, because you fake, you weird. You kissing my ass. But you went back and told this girl this, that, and the third. So I knew there's something wrong with you. So I was like, okay, you know what? She blocked. Get out of here. So it was just me, Mask, and this other girl. There's other situations that was going on. All of a sudden, they want to be friends with some other girl that was doing them wrong. I'm minding my business. Mind my business from that. So it was during winter break, towards the middle-ish and middle end. I was venting to one of my friends. I'm gonna call her Bag. I was venting to Bag, and Mask about what was going on. Not with her, but like just like what's going on with me and everything, right? And I ended up talking to her. I ended up mentioning Snake and saying how, oh wait, I forgot. Go back to the part where she was acting funny. While she was doing them posts, mind you, we had the same chemistry class together. Tell me how we used to sit next to each other, right? She sat on the other side of the classroom. She got a whole group of people with her talking mad stuff about me. And I knew something wrong because I heard my name, but I didn't want to go start spelling and be like, you said my name? What's going on? What's good? I didn't want to do all that. I wanted to play it safe and make sure that I don't want to embarrass myself. So she was, so during that same week that she was talking mad stuff and saying that all of a sudden that, oh yeah, we good, nothing wrong with us, right? She was sitting at that table talking mad stuff, telling people, "Gee, that's not your friend. She's not your friend. She's not your friend." I heard that. But I'm like, who's she talking about? And I heard my name, but I didn't want to embarrass myself and, say something for no reason. Put that out there. That's what she did. So back to like that part. So I ended up mentioning Snake and talking about how she, like, why would she go and do this type of things all of a sudden, da-da-da-da-da. That's about it. Then in January, it's my last, my world history class. It's me, one of my guy friends, which I'm so cool with, one of my girlfriends I'm so cool with, and me and Mask are not friends anymore. But it was all of us, plus me sitting at a table. We're like the most hype group like in that like class. Like we're always making jokes, laughs, whatever. So during that time, I was talking to them about, what's been going on. I wasn't really specifically talking about Snake, but I was basically talking about like how like just about what's been going on and how I low-key feel sad about it. Like these people are my friends. Like I thought we were cool, just find out that these girls were plotting on me and went back and did these things to me. So I got sad a little bit, and Master just like, don't feel sad, like, forget her, ignore her, like, my other girlfriend was telling me forget her, stuff like that, like everyone just like, they turn me up, telling me like, ignore it, because this she ain't nothing to be like stressed about, right? So mind you, no one was talking bad about her, okay? Nobody was even like saying no. All I was saying was that I wish things happened different. I feel bad that these things are happening. That's all that happens. Tell me how the next day I didn't want to go to school because there's so much negative vibes at school that I just didn't want to go to school. So I ended up staying home that day. I went to school, but I told my mom, no, let's circle back. I don't even want to go anymore. I'm at home chilling. I'm texting one of my friends, my other friends, and she was just like, oh, she didn't go to school either, da-da-da. So I'm just like, oh, okay, so like, who's at school for real, da-da-da-da-da. Then, I'm just like venting to her about what's been going on. She's like, yeah, that's weird. Like, I don't know why she's doing all these things to me. Like, all my friends are telling me like, yo, like, she's weird. Like, don't even give her no energy because she's weird. Like, why would she look like and do these things to you? And at the time, I didn't know what was the real root of it, because obviously I didn't do nothing to her. I know I didn't do nothing to her, so I know there's something wrong. So I went in my story and I was like, I know there's so much BS and still walk with my head held high, like I don't have a care in the world. Before, I always wanted to confront the BS, but now I laugh it off and say, F them, but never forget, I still got these hands. That's what I said, because at that point, I was ready to fight. Because people kept telling me, she's saying this about you, she's saying that about you, right? Okay, boom. Tell me how one of the guys from my classroom telling me, because I had the messages right here, screenshots, that Snake went up to him and was talking mad stuff, and this is what Snake told him. Snake told him that she got recordings of me And everyone else in that group, me, Mask, the girl and the guy, and the other guy, no. All of us basically not that class were talking bad about her. And he told her that like, yo, we weren't talking bad about you. And then so she went ahead and told him that, oh, my YouTube whack, and she never messed with me like that, and that he was telling me that she was just spazzing. And then he was like, yo, like, who recorded us in the classroom? Like, we got ops. I'm like, what the hell? Why would you record a conversation between me and my friends? Whoever, in mind you, to this day, I still don't know who recorded the conversation. Till this day, and it's 2022. That year was like 2020, the beginning of 2020. To this day, I don't know who recorded that conversation. And if you know, whoever it is, you're weird. Because first of all, who was talking bad about Snake? I'm about to say her name. No one was talking bad about Snake, so you weird for that. So basically, I was thanking him for like defending me and telling him the truth. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm just like telling the truth. Like, we was never talking bad about her. And he was like, oh, like, she was just saying a whole bunch of stuff about you and stuff like that. And I'm like, thank you for letting me know what's going on. My other friend texted me. She was like, yo, get out of drama, start talking to people. She told me to start talking to people. I'm like, after school, call me. She was like, she can't because she has to go to work. But like, she was texting me, she was telling me everything else what happened. She told me that, this all happened the day I'm not even in school. She's telling me that in her third period, she went up to the girl I used to be close friends with. Snake, ooh, I'm about to say her name. Snake went up to the girl I used to be friends with and was talking. And she was dumb mad. She was talking massive about me. I asked her, like, what was she saying? She said she didn't want to hear all that. All she knows, she heard my name. And she was like, I'm not even going to listen to it. So she put her headphones on and then that was just that. And I'm telling her, I'm not talking to people. So I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm not talking to people about her. Like, I literally be minding my business. I don't talk about this girl. So what's going on? Max told me that same day I wasn't at school, right? So this is the third person coming up and telling me she's spiraling, she's talking mad reckless. So me, in my head, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight because at this point, you plotting on me. You feel me? You plotting on me. You feel me? So tell me how. So she's telling me that she picked up Max from the classroom and told her and was talking Max about me all through the hallways. Ayana this, mind you, she's loud and everything. Ayana this, Ayana that, Ayana this, Ayana that, walking up and down the stairs. Mind you, everyone's hearing that she's talking mad reckless about me. So you freaking weird for that too. While I'm hearing this, I'm ready to fight, right? Next day, mind you, we had chemistry together. Second period, the first class of the day. I'm getting to go to class. I'm looking through the window. Why I see this girl standing as if she's ready to go and like do something. So me, I'm ready to do something too. I'm ready. What's up? So I'm walking in the classroom. I give her my late class. I came in the class late. I'm sitting down. And mind you, I'm sitting in the same area she's sitting. Yeah. Not scared at all. I'm ready for everything. I'm texting my mom. I'm texting my best friend. I'm telling her what's going on. Okay, so my lighting is away at the moment. It's charging because it died. But anyway, continue the story. So I'm sitting there like I'm ready for anything. So I'm my AirPods in my ear. My phone's in my hand, right? Me, sometimes when I get a little bit rowdy, when I get upset, I don't care about nothing. Hoops don't care because I know my hits, they're going to connect. Not promoting violence, but my hits, they're going to connect. I'm not pulling no freaking hair. I would drag you. Okay, let me not even get into detail. But just know I was ready for anything. So then I'm sitting down, texting my mom to my best friend at the same time, telling what's going on, Here goes Snake gonna tap me. Mind you, for someone who's talking mad reckless, that has 3 people coming up to me telling me that, oh, she's talking mad reckless, she walking up and down the stairs, why is she giving me a small tap? Why are you giving me a small tap? And when I told my mom, the mom was just like, yo, she really want the business? She would've, yo, like, let's go. No, she gave me some freaking small tap. So I'm like, mind just how she was. I'm like, what the hell? Did someone tap me? But me, I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm still texting. She tapped me again. I'm like, what the hell? She tapped me like this, and I know she's tapping up for her friends. Now, and I can't, mind you, when I came in the classroom, she was standing up as if she was telling them, like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. The way the energy it gave off. So why are you tapping me a little tap like that? What the hell is that? Oh, I'm dirty all of a sudden? Or you just like, you scared? Because who taps someone like that, especially when you want to fight? All right. Bet. So she was just like, why were you talking about me with this person, that person, that person? I was like, no one's talking bad about you. She was like, I got the recording. I don't care what recording you got. I know my mouth. And mind you, like I said before, I'm very blunt. Especially when I'm upset with you and I don't like you at that point. I don't care to hold nothing. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I was talking bad about you, I would have said, yeah, I'm talking bad about you. I was not talking bad about you, so I said, I'm not talking bad about you. I don't care what recording you think you have. Okay, I don't care. I do not care. I was not talking bad about you. Actually, while you were talking mad stuff about me, I was still talking good stuff about you. So who's really the problem here? Right, So I was letting her know that. She was like, no, you talking bad about me? I was like, you know what? Even if I was, what was you gonna do about it? Cause me, I want to fight at this point. So she think I'm out here talking bad about her. Okay, if I was, what you gonna do about it? Cause I'm ready to fight. Here she go. You see, mind you, I'm sitting right here. So her table is like a long table, and I'm sitting like in a desk. So like that's how the tables were set up in that class. I don't know why, but she's in a desk. She gonna walk back to her seat, talking about, you see, you and Matt deserve each other. You and Matt deserve each other. Y'all both talking about. I'm like, girl, I was not talking bad about you, but if you think I did, let's go. Come hit me. Come do something. Here she go. No, I'm not gonna hit you. I said, come hit me. I was like yelling. I was like, come do something. Like I wanted her to like, for someone like, cause in my mind I'm thinking, for someone who really was going up and down the stairs, all through the hallways talking mad stuff, having 3 people come back and tell me that you talking bad about me, your behind sitting down, and I'm asking you to come fight, and you telling me no? You're telling me no? So I'm like, let's go. Let's like, mind I'm yelling through the whole classroom. So even people in the classroom just like, yo, go fight, let's go outside. So I'm like, yo, let's go outside. She's like, no, I want to go outside. I don't want to go outside. She's sitting down like a little child. I don't want to go outside. I'm like, what the hell? Come hit me. Catch me outside, then let's go outside. No, I'm not going outside. What the hell? So me and my hand, I'm like, you know what? She's not gonna fight me. So I'm looking for, I want something that's going to start the fight. I want to start by a punch. I want to start with like throwing something out here, right? You feel me? So I'm looking for a textbook, right? But it's behind her. It wouldn't have made sense. Cause mind you, while she's talking, I'm strategizing the whole time. That's how you know I'm scary when I'm mad. I'm strategizing the whole time. I'm looking for a textbook. Usually we have textbooks under our seats. This time they're like on the table behind her table. So I'm just like, bro, I can't just walk past her, get a book and smash her in the head. Like, what the hell? I'm not promoting the violence. Please, I'm not promoting violence. But anyways, that's what I was thinking. But I'm just like, bro, I can't even do that because that would make sense. Okay, whatever. Do you want to fight? No. Come hit me. No. They called security. Told her to go out. And she was like, yeah, this is not over. That's how you were scared to come yesterday. I was just like, scared to come yesterday. First of all, I was not scared to come yesterday. If I was scared to come yesterday, I'd be scared to come today, knowing that we have class together. Sweetheart. And if I was so scared, mind you just embarrassed yourself in this whole class because I'm asking you to fight and you're behind sitting down, making faces and stuff, talking about no, you don't want to fight for real. So who's really scared? Right. So then my friend's texting me. He was like, yo, I heard you outside. Like, what's going on? I'm telling him, I'm texting him, you know, one of my other guy friends. Yo, shout out to my guy friend, but I can't say his name. But like, I'm texting, telling him what's going on. Like, yo, this is what happened. So I'm yelling like that. She was like, yo, you better go catch that hoe. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna catch it, like, for real. Cause I'm like, we fighting. Like, I don't care. We fighting. I ended up having to go downstairs, right? And then security was, this one security that I'm cool with. I told her what happened. I said, even my mom knows about it. Everybody knows about this. This is her. She plotting on me this whole time. She was like, yo, she's doing that for real? I was like, yeah, that's her. She's doing that the whole time for real. Well, as I'm telling the security guard that, she was like, yo, that's wrong. Like, you better go check it out. I'm like, yo, my dog, like, cause these people, they know I'm a good person. They know I'm not about no drama. I'm not in no drama. I'm not about no like negative energy. They know I'm about my business. So yes, I end up going downstairs to the security guard. She takes me to one of our assistant principals. Mind you, me and the assistant principal, we cool, like, cause he know I don't be about no trouble. And I was in clubs and stuff like that, so he saw me a lot. And I never was in trouble or anything. He knows my mom. He knows my brother. Like, we're like, yo, like, these people, like, they know that I'm not about no drama or nothing. That's like when you're a good person, it speaks for itself. These people gonna always offend you when they know you're not about no drama, you're not negative energy, you're not none of that. Cause I don't get in trouble. No, why would I get in trouble for? I don't even do anything. So of course when he said me come downstairs, he's like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? So he sat me apart from her, obviously. I was gonna swing on her in the principal office. I was gonna do that, but no, for precautions. He sat me apart from her. So I told my side of the story, right? And he said, okay, then he asked her, is that true? She said, yeah, everything she said is true. Of course it's freaking true. Think I'm a lie? Then here she goes. She's like, then she's telling her side, talking about people coming up to me talking about, the recordings, they only have screenshots of her talking bad about me. So the principal was like, okay, play the recording. Play the, let me see the screenshots. Oh, I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. I don't have the recordings and I don't have the screenshots because I deleted them. And I don't want to expose the person. So you have recordings when we was in the classroom. But when we're in the office, you don't have no recordings? Cause there isn't no freaking recordings. I'm sitting down there and I'm thinking this is all a facade. Cause there has to be something behind. Like, this is like the whole recording stuff is not true. There's something behind there. The principal was just like, you know, he want to call out moms. Mind you, my mom was still there because my mom was dropping off my sister at her school. So I'm like, my mom's still here, so it's all good. And mom knows about everything that's going on. So yeah, I told her that straight up in front of him, in front of her, like, mom have no problem with me going after her. No problem. That's just that. Because when it comes to problems, I always tell my mom about these things just in case ahead of time. She's there, she had my back, period. She's like, I don't believe in that. You know, I gotta just stop talking to the person without telling them what they did for real. Right? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, so you just wanted, like, you wanted to build the anticipation. That's what you wanted. You was antagonizing me the whole time. So while she was doing all of that, I was just like, okay, so she's talking to the principal, but she kept saying the wrong things, talking over him. So the principal would end up going after her. Me, I'm quiet. And I'm just listening to the whole thing. Then she's talking about, what's funny was when she was talking to Mask was talking mad stuff about me, and she said, these people aren't your friends. So when she let me know that some of these people are not my friends for real, it got me thinking, and she told me how Mask is not my friend for real, and how Mask is talking mad stuff about me to Snake, which I thought was funny, because isn't this the same person that was accusing me and Mask for talking bad about Snake? I don't understand. The person was asking, like, what's the actual problem here? Like, what is your, not to me, but to her, because she's the one that's, like, you know, started everything. And she ended up disclosing that she feels like I act like I'm better than everyone else. That's why she has a problem with me, because I act like I'm better than her. And one, that's the most false things ever. I'm the most humble person ever. And if I do act very confident, I have every right to be. I don't act like I'm better than everybody else. You just think I'm better than you. It's plain simple as that. She just think I'm better than her, and that I act like I'm better than her. And that's just her jealousy. That's what this was. Basically, it's all a root of jealousy, which is so freaking weird. Like, this could have been talked about. This could have been settled in December, but instead she had to drag this along and make this such a huge issue when it shouldn't have been. So, after that had happened, he had let us go back to our classrooms, and, you know, we haven't, obviously have not spoken or anything else like that. She doesn't try to approach me or anything else like that, which I wouldn't think she would, because, like I said, she was scared to fight me in the first place. So why would she, you feel me? And she went to her area, and I saw she was talking to them about what happened. Who knows? She probably told the truth, told a lie. Who knows? I don't care. I know me, I know my heart, and I know I never did anything wrong to her. I'm catching her staring at me. Like, one time I was walking the hallway, she was there too. Cara just standing there staring at me like, you're weird. And one day after school, me and one of my other friends, we were waiting for our parents to come, and we were just chilling, vibing, you know, talking about, like, you know, guys and, you know, schools and, you know, just regular stuff. And she disclosed to me that every single day that her and Snake are in class, she always talk about me every single day. Now, if that does not get her obsessed, I don't know what is, okay? Because if you're telling me that the same girl that couldn't hit me when I asked her to, the same girl who made it seem like I'm talking bad about her, the same girl who said that I act like I'm better than her, that's why she had a problem with me, the same girl who did all this is still talking about me, and the stuff happened last month. Like, a month literally went by, and my friend had to tell me that she's talking bad about me. And talking about how she looks better than me, and how, like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm finding out that she talked a whole bunch of stuff about me on her spam. Just a whole lot of stuff. And I'm just surprised, because, like, you didn't have all that energy when you was in my face. But you wouldn't have all that energy online. So that's the story time of when I was friends with a weird, obsessive girl who basically been plotting on me since, like, for months, basically. She was basically plotting on me for months. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn my post notifications on for when I post a new video. And peace.